Hello student, in previous video we have seen about the carbon cycle. Now in this video we will move further. We will study about the nitrogen cycle. So the sequence in which nitrogen passes from the atmosphere to the soil and the organism and then eventually released back into the atmosphere is called the nitrogen cycle. The subsequence of the nitrogen cycle in that main role which is performed by the rhizobium bacteria, or you can say some of the bacteria who can fix the nitrogen, who can directly trap the nitrogen from the atmosphere and fix to the soil, and after the process again back into the atmosphere, that nitrogen, and how this nitrogen whole nitrogen cycle is work, that we will see in this nitrogen cycle topic. So in that, first of all we have to write down about the nitrogen cycle. What is the nitrogen cycle? The sequence in which the nitrogen pass from the atmosphere to the soil. In that subsequence, the nitrification is there, nitrogen fixation, denitrification, all the things that we will study in this topic. So the sequence in which the nitrogen pass from the atmosphere to the soil and organism and then it eventually released back into the atmosphere is called a nitrogen cycle. If we are talking about the amount concentration which is present in atmosphere, so it is approximately 78%. The nitrogen makes up 78% of the earth atmosphere, means or you can say the maximum concentration which is in atmosphere is contained this nitrogen almost make up 78% of the atmosphere, whereas the carbon dioxide is about the 0.03 to 0.04 only. Now the plants and the animals cannot utilize the atmospheric nitrogen readily. Means the plant, as we know that the 78% of the nitrogen which is present in atmosphere, but even though the plants and the animals cannot utilize it from directly to the atmosphere, because first of all it has to be affixed into the soil, and this fixation work is done by the nitrogen fixation, or you can say the nitrogen fixture like a bacteria, and in that also on the rhizobium bacteria, and this kind of bacteria you can found in a symbiotic association. So that particular bacteria are able to fix this atmospheric nitrogen, and after that this nitrogen can utilized by the plants, and from the plants the herbivorous it is transferred to the herbivorous, then the carnivorous, like that. So the nitrogen cycle means the sequence in which the nitrogen pass from the atmosphere to the soil is called, from soil to again it back, or you can say the reverse back into the atmosphere, is called the nitrogen cycle. And in the atmosphere the total 78% of the earth atmosphere which is occupied by the nitrogen, or you can also consider the maximum gas which is present in the atmosphere is a nitrogen. And nitrogen is an essential constituent of a protein, nucleic acid, DNA, RNA, vitamins and the chlorophyll as well. means from the constituent for the making of the biomolecules like protein, nucleic acid, DNA and the RNA. Also in vitamins and the chlorophyll. The nitrogen is an essential constituent. Whereas DNA means the deoxyribonucleic acid, whereas RNA means the ribonucleic acid. And it is DNA which is a hereditary material and RNA which is responsible for the synthesis of protein. So, for the nitrogen is a very essential constituent of a proteins, nucleic acid, like DNA and the RNA, and the vitamins and the chlorophyll too. So, the plant and animals, as I told you that plants and the animals cannot utilize atmospheric nitrogen radially. Means it cannot utilize direct nitrogen, or you can say it not fix the nitrogen direct from the atmosphere. So it has to be fixed by some organism, and that organism is called nitrogen fixers. Now let's see about the nitrogen fixer. This nitrogen fixer's main work is to fixation of the nitrogen. So the nitrogen fixing bacteria like a rhizobium live in a symbiotic association. What is the meaning of a symbiotic association? Symbiotic association means a mutual understanding. This kind of association gives the equally benefit to both the organism. And the symbiotic association in the root nodules of the certain leguminaceae plant. Mostly the pulses that comes under to the leguminaceae plant. So the root of that leguminaceae plant, it possesses the nodules, and these nodule have a rhizobium bacteria. So this root give the shelter to these nodules, means the rhizobium bacteria, and this rhizobium bacteria is give help, or it helps to fix the nitrogen. Ultimately it's increase the fertility of the soil. So by this relation both are the equally beneficial. So that kind of relationship we consider as a symbiotic relationship. So the nitrogen fixing bacteria like a rhizobium live in a symbiotic association in the root nodules of a certain leguminaceae plant, and this bacteria convert this nitrogen, atmospheric nitrogen, into the ammonia, which is utilized readily by the plant. So, first of all, this atmospheric nitrogen is fixed to the soil as a form of nitrate and nitrite. Then after, this nitrate and nitrite is converted into the ammonia, and then this ammonia can easily utilized by the plant. So the nitrogen fixing bacteria along with the free living bacteria in the soil achieve a 90% of the nitrogen fixation. So this is the one part by which the nitrogen fixation is occur. Now let's see the second part. By the lightning strike. The lightning plays an important role in the nitrogen fixation. When the lightning is occur, the high temperature and the pressure then convert this nitrogen and water into the nitrates and the nitrates. And this nitrate and the nitrates dissolve in the water and readily used by the aquatic plants and the animals. The first way that fixation of nitrogen is by the using a nitrogen fixation like a rhizobium bacteria, and the another way that is of by the lightning strike under the high pressure and the temperature. So this due to this lightning, this atmospheric nitrogen and water which is converted into the nitrate and nitrates, and then these nitrate and nitrates is dissolved in a water, and along with the rain it is come, and it is readily used by the aquatic plants and the animals. How the aminification, nitrification and the denitrification process is occur, that we will see. Now, first one, that is of aminification. Aminification means it is the process by which the soil bacteria decompose that organic matter and release ammonia into the soil. In ammonification, what happened? It is the process by which the soil bacteria, means the rhizobium bacteria, is decompose that and organic matter and release ammonia into the soil. So that process is known as ammonification. Then the nitrification means it is the process by which the ammonia is converted into the nitrates and the nitrates. So that process is known as a nitrification. Then the denitrification. It is the process by which the nitrates are converted into the atmospheric nitrogen. And again back, means here this nitrate, whatever the nitrate and nitrate is formed by the nitrification process, that nitrates and the nitrates are then converted into the atmospheric nitrogen by the process called the denitrification. So this is the nitrogen cycle. Let's see one more time. Here the figure are given of a nitrogen cycle. Here you can see that the nitrogen in atmosphere, which is fixed due to the nitrogen fixation process, and some of the protoplasm on the green algae are also able to utilize this nitrogen, and then ammonification is occur. So this nitrogen is converted into the ammonia, and then ammonia due to the nitrification process is converted into the nitrates and the nitrates, and then the denitrification process is occur. So this nitrate and nitrates is converted back into the nitrogen and it's gone into the atmosphere. So how this nitrogen cycle will work? First of all, we have to write down the cycle, nitrogen cycle. The sequence in which the nitrogen passed from the atmosphere to the soil and organism, and then it's eventually released back into the atmosphere, is called the nitrogen cycle. The nitrogen makes up 78% of the Earth atmosphere, and the nitrogen is essential constituent of a protein, nucleic acid like a DNA, RNA, vitamins and chlorine, or you can say the essential for the biomolecules. Then the plants and animals, as we discussed, cannot directly utilize the nitrogen from the atmosphere. It has to be fixed, and this fixation work is done by the nitrogen fixator, and this nitrogen fixing bacteria like a rhizobium, which is found in a symbiotic relation in the root of a leguminous plant, in that root nodules, and this bacteria is converted this atmospheric nitrogen into the ammonia, and which is further used by the plant. The nitrogen fixing bacteria along with the some of the bacteria which is live in the soil, it's also achieved the 90% of the nitrogen fixation. Then the another way for the fixation of nitrogen is the lightning strike. Due to the lightning, it is also played the important role for the nitrogen fixation, in that when the lightning is occur, the high temperature and the pressure, then this nitrogen is converted into the nitrate and nitrates form, and these nitrate and nitrates are react with the water and come along with the rain, and then this nitrate and nitrates is used by the aquatic plants and the animals. Then some of the terminology is there, and it is also important. The first one, that is of aminification. Aminification means it is the process by which the soil bacteria is decompose the dead organic matter and the release ammonia into the soil, is known as a ammonification. Then the nitrification means it is the process by which the ammonia is converted into the nitrates and nitrates. And denitrification means Whatever here the nitrates and nitrate is formed. Again, it converted into the nitrogen and it is going to the atmosphere. So denitrification means it is the process by which the nitrates are converted into the atmospheric nitrogen. It's called the denitrification. I hope you all are understand this chapter. Here your chapter number 14 is finished, and in next video we will see the question answer, and you have to write down the question answer in your fair notebook. And I also keep the question answer in study material, so from it also you can write down. Thank you.